Okay, love bugs, it is 4th of July week. I don't know how it got here this fast, but summer is pretty much halfway done. I feel like I've been enjoying, in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna enjoy the first week or two of just being able to turn off all of my alarms, sleep so I feel like sleeping, and get what I can done. That time has came and went. We went summer camp and all of the things, and now I am mentally preparing for the list of things that I have to do and get done and accomplish around the house, school supplies, school clothes for 3 kids, all of the things. But in the midst of everything, I'm gonna look fly every single time, right? So today I teamed up with UNice. They sent me over this beautiful 7x5 5 by knots pre-everything lace wig. She is a 12-inch bob with OG cap construction. She again has that pre-everything closure cap construction, so there's pre-cut lace, pre-bleached knots, and a pre-plucked hairline. I went ahead and did a 100% glueless install, even added a little baby hair to it. And again, we use no glue, no gel, no spray. She's a glueless. We have a suntan, so excuse that, but there is nothing holding this baby down. So now that we are in the middle of the summer and it's really hot, a lot of people don't like that glue. It's gonna melt, it's gonna get sticky and tacky on the hairline, it's gonna lift and move. I'd rather sit the wig on and let it do its thing and not have to use any of that in the heat, because it's gonna just move off or rub off anyway. So today I'm gonna show you how to install and make it look good like this, without the glue, without the gel, without the spray. So if you want to see how we got this look, let's get started. Okay, love bugs, it is hot. It is officially summer. It's way past officially summer. We're deep into it, and we're at the point where a lot of people are saying give up the wigs. But what about the girls who just really enjoy wearing their wigs? Like, what if that is your vibe? Inserts a call. Anyways, if that's your vibe and you want to wear your wig, wear your wig. Don't let nobody feel like you can't wear your wig, but you gotta be able to wear it glueless, because guess what? That lace glue, especially that lace melt, is really not holding up. So if the wig is not fitting glueless already, you just might be in trouble. Today I've teamed up with UNice. They sent me over a little Babiana. We about to get to it, ladies. This one has a beautiful brown to blonde, like highlight, ombre, balayage. Sometimes I get confused which one it is. I feel like it's highlight because it's like highlight up here and it's like all throughout, especially like underneath, really pretty. I don't think this is balayage. Let me know the difference in the comments. What is the difference between highlight and balayage, or ombre and balayage? I know the difference between highlight and ombre, but what's balayage? Because I always say it and I can't in my mind think of what specifically it is. Anyways, this one here is a closure. So as I mentioned, we're going glueless. We gotta kind of, you know, figure out a way to make these wigs look good and sit on our heads really nicely without the glue, because the glue is gonna melt and lift. And if you need it, you need it. But if you gotta be out all day, you gotta know an alternative, right? So this one here is a 7x5 5 by knots lace wig. It is a 12-inch closure wig and it's glueless. So you get the pre-everything, pre-plucked lace, pre-bleached knots, plucked hairline. It's a bust down middle part, and I feel like they be making the perfect bust down middle part, so I don't even go ahead and mess with it. Even if it's a little bit imperfect, it's still more perfect than when I do it, so we're gonna keep it like that. You also have your adjustable and removable elastic band. I feel like my wigs fit and sit on my hairline a little bit different with the elastic band versus without, so I challenge you to adjust yours how you like it and put the wig on and see how it fits, and then take it off and then see how it fits and see what you like. For the glueless effect, this definitely is going to help it to stay down, so I would keep it. But again, just understanding that like sometimes, especially more so when you're doing frontals, that frontal you'll have that ear tab without the elastic band, but then if you put the elastic band, sometimes it pulls it to where it goes behind your ear, which also makes it more glueless. But just understand that that is actually a thing. At the nape we have a large comb and we have the traditional straps in the back. You can never go wrong with the OG. This is where we started from and this is where we're gonna always be in work. Sometimes we like other options as far as cap construction, but to be honest, I've told you guys, but I pretty much have given up wig caps, because if you wear wig caps all the time like I do, then you know when you finally take it off, there's like a permanent or semi-permanent dent in your head and then even around the back, and I don't like that, because I feel like my wigs are not messing up my hairline, but I feel like the wig caps, because even though I take my wigs off at night, I leave the wig cap on at night and I feel like my hairline a little different, if you know what I mean. So anyways, I went ahead and adjusted my straps and my elastic band. Let's go ahead and put her on and get to this glueless sleigh. Okay, okay, so this is what she looks like on and off the bat. She's a baddie. She's the perfect length. This color goes good with my complexion. I just love the way it complements, and that highlight kind of breaks it up. She fits glueless, as you can see. Not too much on my forehead. I just went to the water park with the girls, so foundation, we got to figure out what's next, because we definitely got a suntan there, and plus I just need to add some powder there. But right now we're putting a wig on top of it, so none of that matters. The hair itself is absolutely gorgeous. It's a nice little weight to it, so you're not giving like thin, sparse, or you know, weird. Look at that. But I love the way this cut like will hug under for more of like a 90s cut with like a heavy lip liner look. Y'all know that'd be so cute. This is what she looks like from the back. Again, the length and the color and the cut are chef's kiss. So for the glueless install, we're gonna push her back into that hairline. Obviously this is where my wig sits, so I'm gonna go ahead and just apply a good amount of mousse right there. You kind of want to guide it because you kind of want it to be along the hairline. I put it under, and then I put the lace on top, and you can see the lace is struggling to move because it already fits glueless. We just want it to look melted. You kind of work that in, and it kind of doubles as something that's going to make the edges and the hairline look snatched. Also, once it's down, I kind of will pat it so I can see what's going on. And again, it's lifting the makeup, but we'll fix that later. Okay, I'm going to take some clips and pull the hair back. Okay, so we went ahead and melted the lace in the front. Trust the process. I'm going to add a melt belt on top, and this is how you get that flawless, glueless, literally no glue, no gel, no spray look. I also went ahead and formed the baby hair. What you'll find is that when you form the baby hair with mousse, it gives that fluffy effect where it's not like snatched on your head, and it won't be greasy and shiny in the heat when it's hot outside. But also, there's also an also, you will find that it will move, so it won't stay, especially when the hair is like this hair like rubs against it. So I just like it to be there, but if you really want the, how do you say it, the baby hair to be super defined or pronounced, you'll want to use something a little bit heavier, like an edge control. But just again, understand or learn the difference between, you know, having it just be there and kind of like fluffy and wispy, and just really wanted that snatched baby hair that's gonna stay. So I haven't had a hard brush. I had like 2 of these floating around for years, and both of them magically disappeared. I don't know what happened to them, but I'm so happy to have another one because I love those hard brushes, especially for laying down that wax. Right now we are doing the dynamic duo, which is the wax stick with the electric hot comb, and it's going to give me a nice snatched look. Even though this is already like super duper flat, you really can't get it much flatter. It's going to give it a more like defined, set, finished look up here. Okay, I'm watching old school Jaclyn Hill. I never see her videos pop up. I don't know if she just doesn't post anymore, if I just don't see them when they pop up. But she's doing a makeup tutorial, and I'm getting inspired because you guys know I want to do makeup here too. So I'm getting inspired from the OG. But let's go ahead and just straighten the ends of the hair and do a little light bump like that. And if you need to trim anything to make it look more full and fluffy, I might trim in the front a little bit. But let's just straighten it first and see what we're working with. Super fire. We did add some layer in the front. I feel like it makes it look more full when I do that sometimes. And then also I love the way it like hugs under like that. Really cute. So now let's go ahead and tint the lace, and I think we're done. And And just like that, love bugs, we are done. I had a little hair in my mouth, but we moved. The hair looks absolutely perfect. Again, I love this color against my complexion. I feel like it's so warm and inviting. It's so beautiful. We all love a bust down middle part with the jet black and even the natural brown, but this here is a great switch up where it still works safe. This is a color I can still wake up in and wear it with no makeup and not feel weird, because sometimes color, you gotta have certain colors or tones, you gotta just have a little makeup on to make it pop. This looks good on me every day, in my opinion. And again, I just love everything about this one. And again, it's still 100% glueless. Inserts clip. I don't want to touch it or lift it right now just because I want it to stay like this for my pictures. If I lift it and put it down, it'll be fine, but I feel like it's more snatched to the pictures right now. And yeah, love bugs, this is the look. She's absolutely gorgeous. This is her from the back. Not too much on the back because I did not do my big one back there. I kind of sweeped it back there with the hot comb or the flat iron, but I didn't really go too crazy. Hairline, everything is on fleek and super melted. Absolutely chef's kiss. 4th of July is in a few days, and this is the perfect 4th of July look. I'm not thinking about wearing red, white, and blue and being festive. I'm thinking like denim, white tank, white tee for me and the whole family. And a look like this, good to go. So, okay, so the wig is glueless. But if you really want her out your face, got these little hair clips. I got these from Marshalls. I was going to say TJ Maxx. Same thing, not same thing, but you guys know. I'm gonna use a cherry and a strawberry, I think. I'm actually gonna see if I can get another pack. I'm pretty certain I can. I just realized the Virgo in me, if I'm gonna want to use like 2 cherries or 2 strawberries, and it comes with each fruit 1. So I'm gonna get 2, maybe 1, maybe even 2 packs of these. I'm gonna go maybe later today and see if they still have them, because the Virgo in me wants the same fruit twice, not. And they're each like zip tied, which is smart because you know they will either fall off or people will take them and then you won't be able to sell them. So I'm gonna just take 2. And with styles like this, I like to really just not even worry about using a comb. I really just want to get it in there and make it as simple and effortless as possible. So I'm gonna twist it twice, push it up a little bit and get that in there. It's giving a baby doll effect. I'm gonna use my finger again. You just want to make sure that your tracks are not showing. Bring it back a little bit, twist it twice. I don't know if that was twice or 3 times, but you get it. And take and push it up a little bit. Add the strawberry. And I feel like when I use this hand, I don't do a good job. And just like that, we got a little cute posh moment. I love it. Adds a little fun and a little attention to detail. It's always cute to style your wigs, even if it's a short bob. You can still style a bob. Now let's get back to the rest of the video. I'm gonna go, oh, before we head out, you guys, if you're an OG, you already know what this package is and what's inside for the most part. But if you're new, I want to make sure you guys know this is the box that the wig comes in. It says UNice and the logo and that monochromatic detail. Inside it says cannot be defined. Again, monochromatic right there, and then there's even the UNice word down there. So they don't come to play when it comes to making sure the box is fresh to death. Inside we did get a pack of HD wig caps. I'm currently on a break from wearing mine, but these are the brand UNice wig caps, so you can get these only exclusively from the UNice website. This is a pack of your Bye Bye Knots wig tape. You have a bunch of strips there. You're gonna need probably 2 each time, 1 for each side, or if you just want to do 1 and cut it in half, or however you like to do it. And you have a bunch, so every time you take your wig off and you take that old tape off, you can reapply a fresh one for a great amount of time. We used this today in the video. This was the melt belt we used, and this is how it comes packaged. I had an old one already, so I kept this one fresh for you guys. And then of course we also got the baby hair brush. You guys know I love this one. It has the UNice logo on it, and it has that extra brush head. So they locked us in and they loaded us up, but I have to head down to pick up my kiddos from summer camp, and I look cute. I love when I can step out and look cute and fly, and it was for work. Like, I didn't overdo it because this is my job, right? I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Be sure to check this one out. Of course, there's a direct link and all the details down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.